Hey there, YouTube. Well-rounded prepper here. Doing just a real quick video, more geared towards those who are a part of our channel that are new to prepping and unfamiliar with some of the terms. I've talked about I've got a video talking about bugging in versus bugging out. But I wanted to just go over very briefly the term self-sufficiency. That is different than preparedness. With preparedness, oh, there's one of my kitties. With preparedness, we talk more about things like storage, food storage, having extra supplies on hand, the rule of three, which has turned out to be a really big video, the prepping rule of three, which is having multiple options available for the different areas of storage. So multiple ways of keeping warm, multiple ways of lighting, multiple ways of having drinking water available, and so on and so forth. So those all fall under the category of preparedness, and really self-sufficiency does too, because you're being prepared. But self-sufficiency is different because it is you being independently able to survive and thrive. And that means you're not reliant on grocery stores. You're not reliant on having extra cans and boxes of food in your home. It's you actually have ways of producing food yourself or harvesting food yourself. That is an umbrella for things like having skills, certain skills like mushroom hunting. You can identify edible mushrooms, edible plants. You hunt and you can hunt and harvest animals, or you have a farm and you have animals that you raise for meat, or you have a creek or pond or something of that nature on your property for extra water, so you're not reliant on public utilities. Having firewood, so you're not reliant on a utility company for heating your home, those kinds of things. Self-sufficiency is really the next level. It's no matter how long something major happens, everything is kind of all-encompassing, is ready in your home or on your homestead or on your land. You have everything you need to be able to survive completely without stores and without anything like that. So I just wanted to talk about that term because I know that it is out there. There are ways, by the way, I've been looking into it as something, there are people obviously that don't have land. So being able to be self-sufficient is not necessarily an option for them. I'm thinking about people who live in apartments or people who live in the city, and they don't have a lot of land, or they don't have the ability to have animals and that kind of stuff. Obviously, if you have family members that have that, that's something that you can talk about with those family members to see if you can work together to kind of get that scenario set up so that if something happens, you can go there and together you can be quote unquote self-sufficient. But for people who live in apartments and smaller homes and you don't have like farmland, you don't have acreage, there are ways to be self-sufficient in your home. There are ways to grow food in your home, and all year round, I might add. It's not only during the spring and summer, early fall months that you can actually grow things. I would encourage you to consider aquaponics. And that is with the help of fish, growing food from just the water. It's not even planting in soil. There's ways to, you get a fish tank, throw some fish in there. You get some various equipment that will filter and run the water, or not filter, but run the water up to a bed that has seeds in it with, I think, rocks. is one of the things, and it's a particular type of rock. But basically, the water from the fish tank, the fish have pooped, the water feeds the plants filter the water and send it back down into the fish tank, and it's kind of an entire enclosed system. So that's something you can look at. You don't have to have tons of space. You don't have to have a huge fish tank. There are a lot of fish that work for that, and some of them are edible. So just something to consider, and other things that you can look at. Definitely consider, getting information, searching for information on self-sufficiency in an apartment. How can you be self-sufficient if you're planning on staying there? But just want to let you know there's hope. So, yeah, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask or comment below. Again, I don't have all the answers. I'm happy to look things up if you need it. Otherwise, I hope that that's been helpful for you, especially if you're newer to the world of preparedness. So self-sufficiency is a little bit different, and it's like the next level up. So anyway, I hope you have a wonderful evening, and God bless.